Good morning, Pioneers. Today is Friday, September 13th. My name is Savannah Bailey.
And my name is Reagan Comerford, and this is your Orange Juice.
Juniors and seniors have the option to sit in on college presentations. Upcoming visitors include Bowling Green State University on Thursday, September 19th, and Dartmouth University on September 20th. You can sign up on school links before those dates and receive a pass to excuse you from your class.
If you are interested in helping peers, underclassmen in your school community, consider signing up to be a peer tutor as part of your new tutoring club. There's no Chiron. Okay. Helping peers, underclassmen in your school community, consider signing up to be a peer tutor as part of the new tutoring program. The first meeting for those interested is on Tuesday, September 17th in Mr. Taliani's room, 2226, during flex period.
GSA is having an informational meeting on Wednesday, September 18th after school in room 1109. Anyone interested in making Orange a more inclusive and supportive environment is welcome to attend and learn about the club's mission. If you are unable to make the meeting, text at GSA OOHS to 81010 to stay up to date. Now let's throw it over to Emmy with your sports update.
Thanks, Savannah. I'm here with pit leader Lexi Nisley to give an update on the football game.
Tonight, Orange takes on Gahanna Lincoln at 7 p.m. The theme is camo. Tailgate is at 5:30 and will be announced on the Pit's Instagram later today. Remember, be there, be loud, and roll Nears.
Thanks, Lexi. Last night, girls soccer suffered a loss after a hard-fought game. The girls are looking to bounce back tomorrow against Spingboro at 12 p.m. Volleyball swept Kaufman in all 3 sets last night. Congrats, girls. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Emmy. There is an upcoming art contest for all grades. To participate in the Olentangy Education Art Contest, submit your work using the link below. Winners will be announced November 1st and will receive a prize. Be sure to submit something by October 20th to be considered. Contact Mary Lorraine with any questions.
If you enjoy math and solving problems, come to the Math Club interest meeting today on Thursday, September 19th, right after school in Mrs. Thomas's room, number 1217. There will be snacks and information about the club, as well as upcoming competitions.
Young Women in Engineering will hold its first meeting of the year on September 19th at 2:45 in room 1411. Contact Mrs. Cheney with any questions. Now here's Samira with a look into the presidential debate.
Hey Pioneers, today we're going to be taking a look at the presidential debate that happened a couple days ago.
A couple nights ago, former Vice President Donald Trump and current Vice President Kamala Harris went head-to-head for the first time in their political careers. The debate was hosted at Philadelphia's National Constitution Center. It ran on ABC News with no live audience. ABC moderators David Muir and Lindsay Davis served as fact-checkers. The debate covered many important topics and opportunities for candidates to expand on their plans and policies. Candidates shook each other's hands for the first time in a debate in 8 years. The expressions and tactics of the candidates differed, as Harris often looked directly at Trump, being very expressive towards him as she spoke. She actively engaged by shaking her head and laughing when she spoke, while Trump maintained a straight expression, looking directly ahead. Trump continued to turn the debate back to inflation and immigration, as there are points of political weakness for Harris. One of the moderators brought up the topic of race. Trump said, quote, "I read where she said she was not black, and then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her," end quote. Harris fired back, saying her opponent quickly divided the American people through race. Trump said, quote, "In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, and they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame," end quote. Moderator Dave Muir fact-checked, stating that ABC News reached out to the city manager in Springfield, and there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed by immigrants. Muir also prompted Trump, saying, quote, "Are you acknowledging that you lost in 2020? He said this after Trump made a quote saying, "I lost by a whisker," referring to the 2020 election. Trump made attempts to prompt Kamala to talk about her stance on issues such as border control, but she eluded many of these attempts, eliciting a reaction from him. Harris did not answer a question about why she waited until 6 months before the election to try to pass a border security bill. Harris also failed to address how she would combat inflation and why the Biden administration had kept a majority of tariffs that the Trump administration instituted. Trump's opportunity to emphasize his political opponent's weakness was lost as he started a response about illegal immigrants. On the topic of health care, Harris plans to continue to support the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, whereas Trump states that he, quote, has concepts of a plan, end quote. He will implement when he is president. Moving on to foreign policy on the Ukraine-Gaza conflict, Harris plans to support NATO to help Ukraine. She explains that Israel and the Palestinians need to reach a ceasefire deal. Trump reiterated how he would settle the Russian-Ukraine conflict by calling up Vladimir Putin and President Zelensky. Harris fails to address complexities surrounding the Afghanistan withdrawal decision during the Biden administration, except that she agreed with the decision. Overall, both candidates have major holes in their policies. The debate proved to be somewhat ineffective for the American people to learn about the plans of their two presidential candidates, because both continue to dodge important questions and get off track very easily.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Samira. Art Club and NHS will have their first meeting on Wednesday, September 18th from 2:40 to 3:30 in room 1103. You will learn all about the Art Club and NHS requirements. That's all for today, Pioneers. Make sure to follow us on all our socials, OOHS Juice, and tune into our live radio station, WPOP The Pulp. For The Juice, I'm Savannah Bailey.
And I'm Reagan Comerford. Remember to stay juicy, Pioneers, and please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.